Alright. Vlog is done. Did a fucking almost 18-minute rant. Fucking using the Hero 9 on the yellow bike. I'm gonna be pissed that I'm gonna have to fucking that I'm gonna have to do the 11:30 to fucking 7:30 tomorrow. So I don't know if we're gonna go to festival tonight or not, which if we do, I'm gonna buy some more monsters, otherwise, you know, because I'll have the one tomorrow and I'll have the one on Tuesday. Then I'll have to buy more then, but then that's saying that we may not go to fucking festival on Tuesday either. But then if I buy more monsters tonight, I'll have some to cover me through tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because I work till 4 on Friday. Then I think I close on Saturday. But I also may go, you know, get some more on Thursday too, because I'm off on Thursday. Yeah, I mean, because I put data about a couple hundred miles, or about, I don't know, 10, 15 miles already since I've had the yellow bike, because that's what I'm on right now. You know, so I'm looking at 18 to 23 miles already. No, about 15 miles in total so far, but I didn't have the odometer on this yet, which you know, I'm not going to count those. I kind of wish that I would have ordered the frame bag, the odometer, and the gloves right away. Because then I could you know, the odometer, the frame bag, the gloves, and the shit for the whips right away, because then I could have done the odometer right away. Blah, blah, blah. So I had to fucking laugh about this section of trail that we're on right now. Bird. You know, I had to laugh about the section of trail we're on right now, or that I'm on right now, I should say. So, buddy, Last year, I think it was. I think Edmund was still with us. And I think he was off for the day. And because I was closing, and matter of fact, I was talking to Destiny about this way before she got fired. And she's like, no, really, no shit. That was the day, you know, because the day this happened, she was moving into her apartment across from Dan's. And she had to be escorted to her place because she was driving U-Haul to, you know, with all of her shit. And whatever. And she had to have her U-Haul checked to make sure he's not in there. And whatever, and I was like, really, no shit? And she's like, yeah. And I was telling her that, you know, I was here the night that they had, were looking for the dude. And she was like, really, you were here? I'm like, yeah. You're like, what was going on here? And I was like, business was going on as normal. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And I was listening to the scanner to, you know, see what's going on. Because I told Aiden was out, because I told her Aiden was there that, you know, with me that night. It was me, Aiden, and Dee Dee for sure. And I told him, you know, when I jumped on the scanner, you know, because I was outside bringing garbage out. You know, one of like 2 or 3, yeah, one of like 3 rounds of garbage that I do. You know, or no, one of 4, because I gotta bring the grease out. And then because I told her one of the rounds of garbage that I had to bring out, I went outside and I was looking at the fucking sky because it was already dark out. And I think at this point it was starting to be fall too, so it's like, you know, getting dark early. And I seen the drones. And, you know, I said, I went back in, I ran back in, and I was like, guys, they're like, what? I said, I can see, I said, they're looking for that guy. Or there's something going on, you know, or no, I think I was listening to the scanner at this point. And I said, guys, they got drones up in there. They're looking for that fucking guy. Or there's a guy that stabbed 2 people and they're looking for him. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And I said, let's go up front and look. You know, I said, let's go up front on the side between our drive-through and the car wash. You know, because there's not so much, you know, there isn't that much lighting over there. I said, if you look across the street, up in the sky, you'll see red and green flashing lights. And there's 2, you know, sets of, you know, 2 sets of them. And here's like, well, I said, all right, here's the first one up over here. It's closer to being above the thrift store that's closed now. And then the other one's over above the old First and Go where that Euro place is. They're like, no shit. I'm like, yeah, those are drones.